Professor David here with Shion Kenny. Today's video is really simple. You see a lot of martial arts. You see a guy doing locks, holds, breaks, chokes, finger locks. So I'm gonna ask myself a question. I've seen a lot of combat situations, but I really never, I don't know, Kenny, have you ever seen anybody use a finger lock outside in the street?
Not in a street situation.
Right? Outside the street, I don't really know about if it works in the street, right? Okay, so now, does it one or two, here's the question. Do finger locks work? That's the title of the video. Do finger locks work? Now, that's one question. Second thing is, have you ever seen it done in the street, and can you get it off in the street?
To another level. Let's hit it. To another level.
I'm gonna show you where you can get it, most likely where it's gonna expose yourself that you're gonna be able to use a finger lock in the street, and I'm gonna let you know that finger locks really, really do work if you know how to get to it. You see, it's like a gun. Having a gun in the holster, you know the gun works. You know the gun works. You know the gun is functional, but you gotta get to it. And that's the scary part, you see? Because nobody's gonna let you get to it. So carrying is one thing, getting to it is another. That's why if you guys out there, any one of you are law enforcement, security, personal protection, guys, I'm telling you, if you carry a gun, you need to learn hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combat is not to replace the gun. It's so you can learn how to get to the gun. That's what hand-to-hand combat is for. So you can learn how to get to the weapon, not to replace the weapon. Okay? First of all, finger locks. Here, this is a finger lock. Putting your palm in a man's hand, putting your hand across his fingers, and bringing him down. You feel that, Kenny?
Yes, sir.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him.
I feel it.
Okay? If you can get to this point, Kenny, stand up and stay up. Stay up, please. Don't go down. See? The finger locks obviously work if you can get there. See, but the part is, Kenny's not going to put his hand in my hand in a combat situation. Let me rub his hand nice and smooth, stand up straight, and allow me to apply a finger lock. No, because the second his hand touch my hand, his hand going to touch my face. You see, that's the way that works. See, that's the way that works. If my hand touch his hand, this other hand is going to touch my face.
Motion.
Causes.
Motion.
Motion causes motion. No one is going to let you do this to them. No one's going to let you do this to them. Now, this hurts, right? That's a finger lock, right? Where Wally J said, fulcrum, level, base, hold it, create a base. Right? Actually what? Right? Yeah. But now, are you going to allow me to do this? Now, in a combat situation where we're moving fast and everything moving fast, how am I going to get this? But how am I going to get this when everything, your hands are moving, if your hands are touching, how am I going to grab your hand to put a finger lock on? I don't know. Maybe you're a better practitioner than me. Okay? But I tell you what, if we're moving, his hands are moving like Kenny was just moving his hand, I can't get it. I'm not going to be able to get it. Why? One, you got a closed fist. Okay? So, that tells me the only way I can get that lock if he grabs my throat. Now, if he grabs my throat, he has no choice to do it with an open hand. He can't grab a throat with a closed fist. Right. So he got to open up his hand to grab my throat. So now that he grabs my throat, maybe if you watch the other video, right, I call what? Focus on the knee. So maybe now, if he grabbed my throat, I put my hands up and I blow his kneecap out. Now I'm holding on to the floating hand. Maybe now I could grab a finger lock, right? Right? That's a possibility.
Yes, it is.
Right? It's a possibility. You show with the other hand. See? The kneecaps are there. See? Before you had the red knee pads on in the other video. But the kneecaps are still there without the red knee pads. Right? So now, instead of trying to hit you and knock you off of me, I have to hold you. I have to hold on to the hand because my legs are longer than your arms. So I put this up to protect against that. I blow that out, and I can get possible maybe 1 or 2 fingers. That's one way. Okay? Another way, which you don't see it happening too much, but it used to happen back in the days. Guys used to do it a lot. Get the hell out of here. We call it mushing. Right? The guy who will mush you. See? You can't mush somebody with a closed fist. You can punch him in the face, but you can't mush him. Right? So now, if he's mushing you, you grab the wrist. And as you grab the wrist, you have to do a circular. You can't step back because he's coming forward. He'll still punch you in the face. So you have to grab the wrist as he's mushing you and do a circular motion if you wanted to get off a finger lock. See? That way you can get it off. Because, let me show you that in slow motion. I know you didn't see it. When he mushed me, I took this hand, I pushed up. I took the other hand and moved in a circle. Okay? But once again, I have to be intentional. I know off a mush, I can't slap the hand. I gotta bring the hand up. So when he mushed me, I gotta bring it up so I can lock it in and get a reverse pigeon with the fingers. Okay? But guys, other than that, I can't see how. Because if I grab him, he'll never get my fingers. If I grab him with 2 hands, he'll never get my fingers. If I'm striking at him, he'll never get my fingers. Unless he beats me to the ground and stomp on my hand and then pull. That maybe. But by then, I got so much other good stuff to do, I don't need to do a finger lock. Okay? And if you think you're going to get a finger hook punch, Kenny, if you think you're going to get a finger lock by doing this, no, because his hand is closed. So if I did this, I'm not getting a finger lock. So when you see people do this and put on a finger lock, what do we call that? We call that lying. They're lying to you. Okay? Because you'll never get it. Your hands are closed. Got it?
So you mean to tell me that all these wonderful grandmasters who showed 15 different locks off of this, not going to be able to get it?
Not going to be able to get it. I'm sorry. Because the hand is closed. Okay? The hand's closed. So you see? So guys, I don't care if you're a black belt, white belt, yellow belt, or like Kenny said, a grandmaster. You're not getting no finger lock off of no hook punch. Okay? You're just not. Because you got to work too hard to get it. And maybe, like I said, maybe you're better than me. Maybe you got more skill, more training, more knowledge than I do. I don't know, when you throw that hook punch and you will soften him up, then you could come back and, I don't know, maybe. Okay? I don't know, maybe if you did this, here, boom, and I came into a Superman, and then from here, I could get a finger lock. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. See, but there's too many maybes when my life is on the line. Maybe I'll just do something else. How about that?
We did a video called 0 to 100. Would you be comfortable doing a finger lock against somebody like that?
Nah, not at all.
0 to 100?
Not at all, because I'm going to go 0 to 100.
Right.
And you said, hopefully my technique will be better than their technique. And I tell you one thing that I'm not thinking about is finger locks. Not saying it don't work. I'm just saying, guys, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm putting it out there. It's not as easy as some people make it seem. But I'll tell you what is easy. What's real easy. Kenny, tell them what to do.
Smash that subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. That is super easy. Right now. Hit it right now. Smash it, guys.
And share it with a friend, because that's easy to do too.
1 million subscribers. That's what we're going for, guys. We want to thank you. We want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for supporting the channel. Keep it coming, guys. We bring this out here for you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.
And remember, all of this information we're giving you is not to see who's better, it's to get you to think a little differently. Okay? I'm trying to get you to keep it real with yourself. Remember what I told you last week? Psalms 119, 119. God, keep me from lying to myself.
To another level.